In another tutorial, we talked a little bit more about how to connect my Supabase directly here with Cloudy. Now it's time to be working on with GitHub. So in order to continue, the first thing I'm going to be doing here, which is much more faster, is to open a tab into your computer, into your favorite browser. Now I'm going to head over with GitHub. Inside here, I'm going to look out for the submenu that says logged in. Once I have correctly logged it in into my github.com section, I'm going to open back again my application of Cloud. The Cloudy is going to be really important, and I can strongly suggest you guys to always make sure that you have the application desktop to make this process much easier and faster. Now what I'm going to be doing here is to start with the actual prompt that I use for all of this, which is I wanted to connect and work with my and you paste your application, which in this case is GitHub latest project. Let's get started. This is the actual prompt that you will be working on. This actually works with Asana, this works with ClickUp, this works with Notion, it's worked with I believe that even Facebook and social media. So you want to be copying and paste this specific prompt. When I send this prompt, what's going to happen here is that it will be asking you, or it's going to be looking out for connectors. Think of this as an extension of course that needed to be manually granting the access between the application that you'll be working on and of course the in this case my Cloudy. Now as you can see, the free version is now no longer working with me, so I'm going to hit for not now, and this is only the free version. But still, what I can do is to try to log out and do exactly the same process but with a new Google account to make this much more easier. So let's head over for example this one, and the prompt will be exactly the same as we just did directly inside here, which is head over for an actual chat. Let's go for connection, let's go for OK, and here directly into the connector is going to be finding the actual connector of Notion. If you needed to do this manually, you can focus directly into chat and go for artifacts. Inside here are all the actual connectors that you want to be finding in. So what you need to do is to hit into the element that says connect. It will be sending you into a new tab where inside your actual element we need to click into the element that says sign in. So in this case, since I am using a different Google account, I need to sign in directly with the same Cloudy account that I'm actually using for making this specific connection. So I hit for the element that says continue. Once I have now successfully done this element, let's head over back directly into the element that says connect. Once I have now successfully done this, it will be asking me to grant the access between Notion and the actual Cloudy. So let's go for the element that says connect. Once you have now chose this element, it will be taking you and prompting you back directly inside the actual application. So nothing happened, don't worry. We needed to close Cloudy, even here into the small tabs, so we can restart the actual Cloudy application. So I'm going to open this back again, and I'm going to head over back into the actual latest chat that we will be working on, which is connecting to the Notion project. And as you can see, Notion is now being correctly used. So if you go for the element that says use Notion for this, I want it to be, let's say, add a new project with a template for. Once I have sent it the actual prompt to Cloud is going to be working on with me. Depending on the actual task that I sent, is going to be asking you a few questions, or if not, usually is going to be telling you that the process is now being successfully done. So once this happens, I will always allow the actual process to be working really fast. And the latest thing that I can do, the last thing that I can do, is to head over directly into my Notion workspace and make sure that Cloudy actually makes that process for me. Here it is, my to-do list project, and here are the tasks that I actually asked for. So actually it worked really fine. And there we go, the actual process actually works really fine, and you can see that usually here it is, my actual new project already been available. So guys, if you have any questions, you can let me know into the comments below what you think about this actual process. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great videos like this, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and hopefully with all of this being said, we can all see you guys well next time.